This is the man's first blind date, but the date never showed up. He thought he had been rejected, so he drank the other beer on the table. But as soon as he finished, the woman came over, and there was a soccer game on TV. The man was glued to the TV. He completely ignored what the woman said. This aroused the woman's strong resentment. After a brief conversation, they realized that neither of them was their type, so they decided not to see each other again after this meal. But the woman screamed when she tasted just one shrimp, because it was too spicy.
Oh my god.
It's hot.
Oh my god, who makes sauce this hot? Did you drink my beer?
The man then handed over the soup he hadn't drunk yet, but he didn't expect it to be the woman's most hated flavor. Their impression of each other is extremely bad. The man didn't want to waste time and made an excuse to leave. He thought they would never see each other again, but the man never expected. His destiny with the woman had just begun. The man's name is Mike. He's a salesman for a famous clothing brand. A few years ago his wife passed away due to illness, leaving him and 3 daughters to live alone. Although Mike did his best to take care of them, but he knew nothing about girls' lives, so the daughters never grew their hair long. As a result, the eldest daughter was often thought to be a boy. His best friend couldn't stand it any longer, so they set him up on a blind date, but he screwed that up too. At night, Mike was about to read a bedtime story to his youngest daughter. Then his eldest daughter suddenly came over, said she had to go out to do some personal business. At that moment, Mike didn't realize that his eldest daughter had already reached her developmental stage. He kept asking what she was going to do.
I have my period!
Oh, I forgot you get those.
He had no choice but to go to the supermarket to buy sanitary napkins for his daughter. But he didn't expect to meet Annie again. Annie seemed to be hiding something in her arms. Mike was curious and asked what it was.
These, actually are, from his son.
Wow, what a progressive mother.
In order to prevent Mike from misunderstanding, Annie had to confess. It turned out that she had found an explicit poster under her son's bed when she was cleaning. She thought her son was too young. He shouldn't be looking at such things, so she got angry and tore it up. But then she saw a no trespassing sign on her son's bedroom door. In order not to let her son find out, she had to come to the supermarket to buy another one. Annie asked Mike what he was doing here. Mike told her about his daughter, and that he didn't know which one to buy. Annie was kind enough to pick out a girly tampon for him, and Mike helped her find a more interesting poster. At the checkout, to avoid embarrassment, they exchanged the items in their hands, but Mike betrayed her in a second.
Rockin' Saturday night, huh, Lefty?
Oh, that's not mine. That's for her kid.
Ooh, pretty progressive mom.
Annie was so angry, she almost cursed on the spot. After leaving the supermarket, a heated war of words soon broke out between the two. They ended up going their separate ways, but what they didn't know, that there was more to their faith than that, and that they would meet again soon.